Hey everybody, William Brown, Republic of Texas TV, back again. And today I'm going to show you how to tune tattoo machines. I'm going to do my liner first and then my shader. This shit ain't rocket science. The easiest can be. Probably going to hear some background noise in a minute. My old lady's in the shower, so I'll try to talk over it. And okay, as you can tell, this is one sick puppy. A lot of things wrong with it. Now I deliberately kind of went and messed it up so I'd be able to tune it and show you. Okay, first of all, it's the contact screw right here. As you probably know, that's the contact point where it touches. That's the spring and the armature bar. Get up close here. This is the armature bar. That's the nipple. It's got a grommet on it already. There's the armature bar, spring, contact screw. Now, first thing you want to do, your contact screw, as you're looking at it from this side, it should be in the 1 o'clock position. This one's about 2 o'clock. So what we're going to do, I got a cramp in my hand. I'll turn that. If I can move that just a little. It's more 1 o'clocky there. Alright, that's a lot better. Alrighty. Loosen that. So turn the contact screw. Oh, now it sounds even worse. It'll hardly even hit. Now what you want, I've been tattooing a little over 20 years, and I do kind of the old-fashioned method. It's called the nickel dime. Nickel shader, dime liner. When you hold this down, you want the distance between the contact screw and the spring. When you hold down the armature bar, you want it to be as thick as a dime. Now you can see that's a lot bigger than a dime. So what we're going to do, we're going to turn it down just a little bit. Shit, oh, I got a cramp in my hand. And that's about a dime right there. And I'm guessing it's going to sound a lot better. There you go. Okay, so let's make sure. Nope, screw wiggled up a little bit. So we're going to turn it back down. Right about there is where you want it. Turn that back. Tighten that. Well, that sounds a little better. And there, needs to come down a little bit more. A little bit more. There we got about a dime. The contact screw should be hitting fairly flush on the spring, and mine's not. So let me get my Allen wrench here. Is it the right one? Yep. Gonna loosen that. Get it about 1 o'clock. There we go. And it should be fairly flat on the spring, which it is. Try to hold that in place. Oop. Didn't do a very good job. I don't know why my hands are cramping all of a sudden. Right about there. Hold it down. We got a dime thickness. Where'd my dime go? Dime. There it is. Alrighty. Nope. Needs to come back just a little bit. There we go. Should be right on time there. Whoa, look at there. Shitting and getting. In fact, I could probably bring that out just a tad more. Even better. Yep, right at a dime. You turn your speed up higher or lower, that's all personal preference. Now some people like to bend the frame up here. Bend it over, I don't. I like mine just like it is. And that right there, put your finger there on the grommet, you can kind of feel how good it's hitting. You can barely slide a dime in there. That's about the right thickness there. Sounds about right. That's shake it one more time. Look, I'm gonna bring that out just a tad more. See how it sounds. Well, you might have had it right the first time. Basically, you just sit and mess with it, and once you get it tuned just like you like it, you can tell by the sound of it. As soon as you fire it up, you can tell whether it's tuned well or if you need to mess with it. Because the springs get old, they get weak, they start getting what's called more draw. That right there. That's right about where I line at. And there you have it. That's the liner. Now let's do the shader. Now, like I said before, the theory is called the nickel dime theory. It's a dime for the liner and a nickel for the shader. Shader needs more draw. Also, generally you turn your power pack up when you shade, because the more needles you push, the more power you're going to need. So let's hear how this one sounds to start with. Oh my God, that's horrible. God awful. So we're going to have to remedy that first. Just like the other one. We got to put the contact screw in something resembling a 1 o'clock position here. With the screw being fairly flush on the spring. And that ought to get it right there. Let's see here. Oh, that was... Now it doesn't even want to go. So we're going to have to back this contact screw out a whole lot. Come on out of there, bitch. Sound like a sexist pig when you mess with tattoo machines, because it'd probably help if I was turning the screw in the right direction. Derp. Oh, that's got to come out a whole lot. Alright, right about there, because you used a dime on the other one, this one you're going to use a nickel. So in here in between the spring, let me see if I can get up here where you can see it good, the spring and the contact screw, needs to come out a little bit more. Right about there, nice. I don't know, go down just a tad with it. Nickel slides in there kind of easy. It might be out too far. Okay, let's try this. Let's see if this sounds any better. Let's turn the power pack up about 13 there. So how does it sound now? Ha! Night and day. Talk to me. Talk to me. Yes, most tattooists do refer to their machines with feminine pronouns and nouns. Generally, I call mine darling when it's running right, and you fucking whore when it ain't. That's darling there. That's nice. As you can see, I hold the armature bar down. Let me get up there. Nickel, just like that. You really can't go wrong with the nickel dime philosophy. So some things that the old ways are the best. And again, you could bend the frame over. Oh yeah, hell yeah, that does sound nice. Ooh, hitting like a jackhammer. Now, of course, once you get your tube and your needle and everything assembled, you might have to tune it just a little, a tad more. But generally, if you get them right, the nickel and dime, you can't go wrong with it. You get them right, it's going to hit the same regardless. As usual, for general rule, I use 5 tights for lining and 8 rounds for shading. I don't like shade bars, I like rounds. I use 14 rounds for big jobs, but I get everything done mostly with 8s. And I use a 3 tight if I'm doing a small piece, a 5 tight for a bigger piece, or like big pieces like back piece or whatever. I'll even go a 7 or a 9. There it be right there. Anyways, this is William Brown. Thank you for watching, and may whatever God you worship bless you abundantly, and hope you'll tune in again. Bye.